Howdy folks, welcome back to another episode. Thanks for joining me on this one. I woke up yesterday morning with this random idea. I don't know where it came from, but I thought it would be a great way to fill in the gaps in between me editing and everything else that I have going on. And this is, it's a pretty simple idea if you ask me. I'm going to call it tailgate time. And what we're going to do is I'm going to answer a series of questions, and we're going to start this series of questions. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go down in the comment section below, and I want you to ask me things, whatever it may be, about hunting or bow setups, archery, just outdoor stuff in general. Some of these I'll make fairly long, some of them I'll keep fairly short. Some of y'all's questions I'll elaborate on, and sometimes I'll do this sort of tailgate time, if you will, live. I just thought it'd be a great way for me to fill in the gaps and keep content rolling for you guys, so I'm going to do that. It's something simple, it's something easy, and I know that a lot of y'all are always asking questions, so this is a great way for me to answer those as well. Moving forward, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has watched and come and hunted with us at the Real McCoy Ranch over the last 6 years, 7 years, whatever it's been. We have had tremendous success, and I'm super thankful because we couldn't have done it without any of you guys. Recently, Jerry and I were doing a census. Basically, we were taking account of who all, or actually not who, but what states and how many out-of-state hunters that we've had since we started this journey so many years ago. And it was like 10 or 11 different out-of-state hunters, and so we thought that was just super cool. We're very appreciative of each and every one of you that have come and supported the ranch and supported us and come and hunted with us, and I want to encourage you guys to do so still at this time. All the information is down in the description below. But here's the deal, just a couple of weekends ago we had our first out-of-country hunter. We had a gentleman come in from Austria, and he asked to be excluded from the videos, at least his face anyway. He didn't want to actually be in a video physically, so here I am. I'm refilming this intro into this video when we had a super time. I will not disclose any of this gentleman's information. We're just going to call him Ben, because that's something easy to remember and keep up with. So his name wasn't Ben, but his name is Ben in this video. So Ben and I we hunted first thing last Friday morning, or Friday before last in the morning, whatever it's been now, 2 weeks ago. And Ben wanted to sling some arrows at some hogs, so he did that. He let arrows fly at a couple. Fortunately, we were able to find one of the two. That's all right. We'll just take our time. We'll be okay. You're all good. No rush. That was a good big swipe. That was a good high. Yeah. Little high. Yeah. And then he decided that he wanted to move on to his trophy hunt. It took him a good long while to figure out what trophy it was that he wanted to chase, and I ended up having a great recommendation and a great offer for him, and we put the smack down on a one-horned ram. We had a fun time chasing these sheep. We ended up locating them on the front end of the ranch, and what we ended up having to do is we had to hit the brush, sneak into the brush, sit tight. They came out, caught our wind, they boogied. Unfortunately for Ben and I, we never got another opportunity. So what we ended up doing is we ended up going back towards the creek bottom on the ranch. For those of you who've been there, then this makes sense to you, but there's a quad pod and a stock tank up at the front. So we climbed up in the quad pod and waited for them to just see if they would come back, just see what would happen, or if they were too spooked. And sure enough, they come back out, and I was extremely surprised, but it worked out for us. And Ben let about I think it was like a 35, 37 yard shot fly at a quartering away blonde doll. I got him. it go far. My goodness. Wow.
I'd say have some slug sticking out. Yeah, I'd say that's what a shot. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
That's the exit right there, obviously.
Yeah. Yep. Congratulations. That is awesome. This is what we call a blonde doll, or blonde Texas doll, and this particular doll had gotten in a fight with some other bigger Texas dolls, and it didn't work out so well for him. These animals hit and fight so hard that it's almost unreal, and to think about the amount of force and pressure that it took to literally break one whole horn off, and that was just a recent injury about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. That's pretty crazy. The toughness of these animals just, it baffles me. If your initial reaction was anything like mine, it probably wasn't too good until you saw the end of the video where the ram fell over. Ben made an excellent shot. He knew where he was aiming and where he needed to be aiming, and this ram went down in seconds, and I'm super stoked for him. So since Ben is from Austria, he is unable to take the meat, the cape, the trophy, all that stuff back home with him, so we ended up keeping everything from his hunt at the ranch, which we will consume for ourselves. And if the skull has been boiled, if Jerry has gotten around to doing that, then I want to show you guys that skull before we close this video. I haven't seen it yet, well, not boiled anyway, and so I'm just like looking super forward to seeing it, if he got it all boiled up and ready to look at, because I think it's just going to be wicked cool. There is still time and dates left in this deer season, and just the season in general, for cooler weather anyway down in South Texas. And so if you guys want to put together and book a trip, I can make it all happen. All the information is down in the description below, as well as my email, social media, different ways to contact me to set up your hunt. We'd love to have you. We know that you'll love the operation, love all the animals, and have an absolute blast with us. I'm headed back to the ranch this afternoon for another fun-filled weekend. We are doing some axis and some hog hunting, and it should be quite the intuitive video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Don't miss out on tailgate time. Be sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you actually don't miss out on anything, and to increase your odds of not missing out on anything, go ahead and hit the notifications bell while you're at it. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you in just a few days.